Hey, how's it going, guys? So today is a pretty big day, and while I normally don't cover a lot of LEGO Star Wars news, since I feel like virtually everyone already has that pretty well covered at this point, this one in particular is, I think, a really special set that we have to talk about. The new LEGO Clone Trooper and Battle Droid Battle Pack releasing January 1st of 2024, and it was revealed through an online German retailer with some official images. So why did I want to talk about this one in particular? Well, obviously, as a lifetime prequels and Clone Wars fan, it is yet another dream come true as toy retailers like LEGO continue to finally re-embrace the prequels and Clone Wars era and even expanded universe more and more now, which has just been such a huge dream come true as well. But as far as this set in particular, this battle pack, I think not only is the value pretty solid here, coming in at $29.99, but it's an homage to the original Clone Troopers battle pack from 2006. So you guys remember this guy. This was the critical mass event for so many LEGO Star Wars fans. This is the set that got me back into LEGO Star Wars in 2007, a year after it came out. When my friends showed me that these sets existed, I had to go to Target to get one of these right away as soon as possible, and I started trading a clone for a super battle droid, and that's really where my interest in LEGO fully kicked off in 2007, and I started this channel actually that same year. And so of course you had the Bark Speeder, the turret, along with a 327 Star Corps Clone Trooper, and then also two blank shinies and the Shock Trooper. Whoever designed this set over at LEGO has taken it upon themselves to make this set a tribute and a reimagining of the OG, and that is so cool, man. This is so cool. We've got kind of a scaled down, more miniaturized, compact version of the Bark Speeder, still holding the two Clone Troopers, which is a fun spin on the Bark Speeder that I think was original to the set back in '06, because I don't think the Bark Speeders hold two Clone Troopers. I don't think there's any iteration that did, and so it's really cool to see kind of that original LEGO idea persist now so many years later. But you've also got the new Shock Trooper in there again. I think it's the same one from the police gunship, that piece of set. And then we've also got three shinies this time. So no 327 Star Corps clone, but we've also got three super battle droids, two regular B1s, and then also the Octopara droid, which is so cool because they could have made this thing tan like the one that we got, I think previously. The last one might have been the 2014 one, the 212 Attack Battalion clone battle pack from 2014, and that one was kind of the Revenge of the Sith, Trade Federation, tan one, and this one is the Clone Wars separatist, like, you know, silver and blue color, and I love it. It's a little bit bigger too. It looks so cool. That's really exciting to see. And so the set itself also coming with a STAP and not much else. I mean, obviously you have different, you know, capabilities of firing the studs, and there's playability, but the set itself is pretty self-explanatory, right? You guys know what's in the set. Now, I'm excited for it. I know you're excited for it. There are, you know, two last closing points that I do want to hit on. I do think that there should have been at least one other Clone Legion included here. Not necessarily a 501st, since LEGO has had that so perfectly covered in recent years. You know, but we haven't had too many 212s, right? They're only relegated to the ATTE, so maybe a 212 could have been in here. Maybe a new revamped version of the 327 Star Corps clones. You could have had maybe even General Windu's Legion that we see in the Clone Wars. I mean, there's just, I feel like, a litany of clone legions that you definitely could have swapped in for one of those blank shinies, but it's okay, right? I mean, we're army building here, so I mean, I don't know that I necessarily would have gone with a Shock Trooper, since Shock Troopers kind of exist in more limited battalions, and so I don't know that they're necessarily the ones to army build. They're not necessarily the clone that I would have carried over into this set myself if I had to pick one Clone Legion here. Also, the purple Mace Windu, I think 187th Legion would have been really cool, but in any case, I also think that obviously, you know, it is a shame that the new clone helmet continues to persist. It's not ideal. The design is not the greatest. I still do prefer the standard that LEGO set in 2014 with that mold that they have since stopped using to allow for accessories. And the design of this helmet is obviously, I don't need to go into it with you guys again, but what I did want to also say, man, is that, like, you know, LEGO made their choice, right? We have to deal with this, and if it bothers you enough, you can drop $5 a helmet and swap them out with some CAC RP2 helmets. And, you know, that is something I wanted to hit on. But finally, what's really cool about this, man, is, like, I feel not only does it make me feel old and dated seeing the classic OG battle pack come full circle like this, but, you know, also I think that as you look at some of the other images here, it's so exciting to imagine like other generations of Lego fans coming in now and growing up now who are basically, you know, how many Lego fans is this going to impact in the same way, where they get this set and are like, oh my god, this has everything in it, and it makes them a Lego Star Wars fan, and maybe it changes their lives in some ways too, because if I didn't discover the original 2006 version, I don't know that I would have ever, you know, regain my interest in Lego Star Wars, or when it would have happened, or how differently it would have happened, or if I ever would have started on YouTube. I don't know. And so that's why this set is so special to me, because, you know, back in that era, it had the potential to create so many Lego Star Wars fans, and I think this one does too. And so I'm just like sitting back now as an old geezer, like just, you know, with that warm smile, just sitting on my porch, watching all the new Lego Star Wars fans, hopefully, like I said, have their lives changed in a positive way by having such a great and affordable kind of like break-in set coming out January 1st, 2024. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. I'm going to get going here. I probably didn't say anything that you probably haven't already heard or thought of yourself looking at this set, but I'd love to hear what you think down below in the comments. Drop a like and whatever if you care. If not, I'll catch you guys pretty soon for a quick little review on a really awesome Ahsoka minifigure that I talked about in the previous Spidey 2099 video, and I'll see you guys next time. All right? Thanks for bearing with the audio quality, and take care. Bye-bye.